A very good morning to everyone today. This is Doug Campbell with Right Way Options and your morning market preparation video for October 5th, 2017. So we have a market that just doesn't want to turn loose. There's no profit taking here, and I was fully expecting to see a little bit of profit taking yesterday. I was happy to see that it didn't happen. It allows me to maintain my current positions where we have nice profits. But once again, I will be very, very focused on price action and be willing to take those profits, prepared to take profits ahead of the weekend if I see any weakness starting to show up here in the market. Right now, futures are basically flat. We're just slightly positive, pushing to the upside, but nothing major here. And that's not a big surprise considering what we have on the economic calendar coming forward here. When we look at the economic calendar for today, you can see we've got international trade here at 8:30 and jobless claims. Now, both of those are expected to produce good numbers today. But we do have an interesting setup here where we've got Fed speakers in rapid succession this morning. I don't know. It's rare to see them line up like this on the calendar. Perhaps they're going to announce something. I don't know. The market could be waiting for that Fed speak to decide what it wants to do. We'll have to wait and see. Factory orders at 10 a.m. Shouldn't move the market around much at all. You can see we've got a bunch of bond or bill announcements here. Another Fed speaker at 4:30, and then Fed balance sheet and money supply after the market close. You know, it's fairly common for the market to just kind of get choppy as we wait for this big number on Friday, this employment situation number. It always seems to come out on Friday morning, and waiting for that number, there's a pattern to this. We normally see the market just kind of get soft and bounce around. A little bit of a light volume as we wait for that number. Whether or not that's affecting the market or not, I don't know. But right now, there's just no reason to be fearful of this current situation. On the earnings calendar today, we have, less than 20 companies reporting earnings. A couple of note would be Costco. Costco reports after the close today. And let's see, there was another that I wanted to make note of. What was that? Oh, STZ reporting before the market opens today. STZ is one of those companies that we watch every once in a while in Right Way Options. So keeping an eye here on the diamonds, everything's holding up and looking well. Let's look at the SPY. SPY, whoops. The SPY showing incredible strength. No sign here of any pullback, staying very, very strong and looking to open very near the high of yesterday, if not at the high of yesterday. So there's no fear here. We want to stay with the direction of the market, stay with that trend, and allow the market to work for us in our current positions. Let's take a look at IWM. IWM is showing just a little bit of a rest, and that's a good thing in my opinion. When we were getting a little bit parabolic here in IWM, and just a tiny little rest here makes sense to me. So let's watch this. If it continues to rest, I think that's a good thing and moves back toward this trend. So let's keep an eye on that. No need to worry about this right now. At least that's what I see. We're very, very strong. So a little rest here, a little compression, consolidation would be very healthy here, I think, for IWM. Last but not least is that Nasdaq. Nasdaq is a little bit of a concern, and that's just because we haven't been able to pop this resistance level here. We gave it a good yeoman's try yesterday, but just couldn't quite hold up and break through. And now this morning we're looking at some bullishness as well here in the Nasdaq. And I'll tell you that what's going to help us here on the cues is to get Apple moving. Apple's been showing considerable weakness here, and it's really stuck underneath this 155 level. You can see every time we dip down, buyers step in, but we haven't been able to breach this 155, and we've tried. They gave a nice little kiss to it day before yesterday, but was not able to get through. So if we can get Apple moving, maybe pop up, I think that might give enough energy for that Nasdaq to pop out and start participating with the rest of the market. And that would really help us here if it would begin to participate, if the tech sector begins to participate with the overall market. Quick look at the VIX. Now the VIX has been dancing around this historic low area. We haven't made it there. We haven't been able to make a run to the low. We've been kind of dancing around this area. I got to tell you that I do worry about the complacency in this. I do worry that we get any kind of a shock, and you can see how quickly those shock waves can move that VIX number. So watch this closely and don't fear it, but acknowledge it if it starts to rally, that something may have changed in the market. So just keep an eye on that. Hey, with that, folks, I'm going to make this one just a little bit shorter than normal, and just say thank you for everyone who follows me on Facebook and YouTube. I really do appreciate it. And if this is the first time you've seen this information, please, do me a favor and click that subscribe button on YouTube. Excuse me, the follow me button on YouTube and the subscribe button on, my goodness, the subscribe button on YouTube and the follow me button on Facebook. And feel free to drop a comment. I really do appreciate those thumbs up buttons. Click those and give me those likes. That does help me a lot. Helps the algorithms of those agencies show the video to more people. So if you find it helpful, hopefully others will as well. I want to wish everyone a very good day, great profits, and I will talk to you all soon. Take care now.